Hello everyone, my name is Olorunfemi Kende. Today I'm going to continue with another interesting topic in economics for beginners. Let's do this together. Now we have a table. If you look at it, there's a table that has a title that shows the quantity of meat pie demanded. And we have on the other side, we have histogram. Now when you look at these two, there are tools that are required in statistics for analysis. So that will lead us to our topic for today, which is basic tools for economic analysis. And learning objectives for today, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to construct a table. You should be able to outline its guidelines, construct a simple bar chart, use hypothetical data to construct histogram bar chart, use hypothetical data to construct a component bar chart, use hypothetical data to construct a multiple bar chart. Now, more often than not, economic problems are stated in form of sentence, which may be difficult for a layman to understand. For example, if I say country A is experiencing economic growth, or country A's economy is not growing as expected, that's a statement. But I need to back up my statement with fact. I need to back up my statement with data that needs interpretation and analysis for a layman to understand. And that's the reason why we make use of some tools in analyzing economic situation. Now, what are the basic tools? They are essential tools required for better interpretation and understanding of economic problems and principles. These tools include tables, graphs, charts, simple bar chart, component bar chart, multiple bar charts, pie charts, among others. But for today, our focus will be on tables and bar charts. Now, a table, which is the first tool we are going to consider, is the orderly arrangement of data in rows and columns. In this case, we have a table that represents the quantity of meat pie demanded. The title of the table is clearly stated, and we have the subtitle. We have price in naira, and we have the quantity of meat pie demanded. The unit of measurement for price in this case is in naira, and you can see how my table is well arranged in rows and columns. At 200 naira, the quantity of meat pie demanded is 10. At 350, 8. At 420, 6. And at 600, we have 2. I can easily interpret my table, which shows that the higher the price, as the price is increasing, the quantity of meat pie demanded is reducing. So this is the definition of the table from what I've just explained. So take note of these keywords, rows and columns. In defining a table, you need to include rows and columns. And table is the most commonly used tool for economic analysis because it's very simple for everyone to understand. Let's proceed. Another tool is graph. A graph is a diagram that shows a functional relationship between two variables. And our focus today will be on line graph. Now, when I convert the information I have in a table into a diagram, then it becomes a graph. From this table, we have the quantity of cocoa production from year 2014 to year 2017. Now I have on y-axis, I have cocoa production in brackets, tons, that's the unit of measurement. I have year on x-axis. Now for 2014, the quantity of cocoa production is 4. So you take your pencil and ruler and sketch carefully this 4, bring it down, and you under it to put 2014. The second year is 2015. You carefully sketch your line, and the cocoa production is 6. And you bring it down. We do the same thing for 2016, we have 8. For 2017, we have 10. After doing that, you need to join these edges together to give us a straight line graph. And you see how that is done. See, making use of a pencil. The reason why you need to use a pencil is because if you make mistake, you can easily clean and redraw. So the title of the graph is also stated, Cocoa Production by Cross River State from 2014 to 2017. So anybody looking at this graph, you understand that the year 2017 has the highest cocoa production and the year 2014 has the lowest. Another important tool we can use in economic analysis is a bar chart. And when we say a bar chart, you can also refer to it as a bar graph. It's a graph of rectangles of equal width and whose lengths are proportional to the quantities represent. We have 3 major types of bar charts. We have the simple bar chart, the component bar chart, and we have the multiple bar chart. Let's start with the simple bar chart. A simple bar chart is used to represent an information that contains just one category of data or one variable. I'm still going to use cocoa production just like I used in the other on that line graph. Cocoa production by Cross River State from 2014 to 2017. Now you pick your pencil and ruler as well. Cocoa production on y-axis, and it's 2 centimeters for 2 units. 2 units means the first value after 0 will be 2. The next, you add 2 plus 2 will give you 4 until you get to the maximum value, which is 10. And on x-axis, I have year. For 2014, the cocoa production is 4, and the title of the bar chart is also stated above it. 2014, we have 4. So you can see the space in between and the rectangular bar that represents 4 for 2014. For 2015, I have 6. For 2016, 8. For 2017, 10. So you can see how the rectangular bar is moving from the lowest to the highest. The second type of bar chart, before we go to component bar chart, there's another one which is histogram. The difference between histogram and bar chart is that for bar chart there is space in between the bars, but for histogram there is no space. As you can see from here, they are joined together. And for this case, we have tubers of cassava harvested per day from Monday to Friday, tubers of cassava harvested on y-axis, and we have the days of the week on x-axis. For Monday, the cassava production is 10 tubers. For Tuesday, we have 20. We also use your pencil and ruler. For Wednesday, we have 30. For Thursday, we have 20. And for Friday, we have 40, which is the highest. So from this histogram, I can easily differentiate the day with the highest cocoa production and the day with the lowest cassava production. Component bar chart is used when you have 2 categories of item. In this case, we are going to examine a case where we have the number of students in a particular class. We have boys and girls from SS1 to SS3. Now, the total here is what will determine the scale we are going to use. And from here, I'm using 2 centimeters for 5 units, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And since we have male and female, I need to differentiate between male and female. The shaded part is for male, while the other side is for female. In SS1, the total number of students is 30. So I will draw my rectangular bar up to 30. But to differentiate which part is for boys, in that class we have 10 boys. So from this place to this place, 10. When you remove 10 from 30, what is remaining is 10. So from this side like this up is for female, that's the girls. In SS2, we have 20 students, 5 boys, and 15 girls. So my rectangular bar will get to 20. In SS3, we have 25 students. That's 15 boys and 10 girls. So after doing that, you also need to put the title of your bar chart. Now let's move on to the third type of bar chart is multiple bar chart. This is another example also on component bar chart. We have the types of accounts held in Nigerian banks from 1984 to 1988. And you can see savings account, current account, and fixed deposit account. So when you represent that, this is what it will give us. We have the number of customers here on y-axis, and we have the types of bank accounts, savings, current, and fixed deposit. So you can see this, the first part here is for savings account, the yellow part. The blue part is for savings account, the yellow part is for current account, while the color with wine is for fixed deposit account. And you can see each year. Now for multiple bar chart, it is used when we have more than two categories of item, when we have up to 3 or more. And I'm going to use this example. We have cocoa exportation in Nigeria from 2010 to 2012. And we have 3 states involved: Kaduna State, Benue State, and Enugu State. To differentiate the 3 states, Kaduna State, it has plus. For Benue State, I will use this dotted line. And for Enugu State, I'm using asterisk to differentiate the 3 of them. Now back to my multiple bar chart, I will choose my scale. The maximum number in the table is 50 and the lowest is 10. So you do 2 centimeters for 2 units. So difference of 10 each up until we get to a maximum number which is 50. And for x-axis, I have the year. Now in the year 2010, Kaduna State has 20 tons. You can see it here. The same 2010, Benue State has 30. But Enugu State has 10. So the 3 bars are together because they all represent year 2010. I will leave space and move to 2011. Kaduna State has 30 tons. You can see it here. You also draw that with your pencil and ruler. Benue State has 40 and Enugu State has 20. You leave space, move to Enugu State. In 2012, Kaduna State has 40. You can see it here. Benue State has 50 going up, and Enugu State has 30. So this is a multiple bar chart, and the title is clearly stated: multiple bar chart for cocoa production in Nigeria. The subtitle are also included. So with this, we have come to the end of our teaching for today. So remember to watch, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Once again, I am Olorunfemi Kehinde. Thank you.